distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to welcome all of you here at the high-level dialogue on building supply chain resilience, insights into greening value chains for ASEAN, held here at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. I'm Kosh, and I would like to brief you on a few housekeeping matters before we commence today's event. On the general housekeeping rules, ladies and gentlemen, the event is scheduled to run continuously from 11 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. GVC Insights will be shared to your email after this event, and presentation QR will be shared at the end of the event. On safety procedures, in the event where the fire alarm goes off, please remain calm and proceed to the exit of the ballroom. And please adhere to the instructions given by the security officers and follow the emergency exit signs to evacuate to the assembly area outside the building. Usage of lift is prohibited during this particular time. On photography and media, ladies and gentlemen, please note that official photography will take place throughout the session for media and internal purposes. Thank you for your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to have with us today esteemed industry leaders, policymakers, industry experts, and representatives from various sectors who are committed to driving sustainable development in our region. I extend a special welcome to our keynote speakers, Puan Madalina Muhammad, Assistant Governor of BNM Malaysia, and Mr. Scott Morris, Vice President for East and Southeast Asia and the Pacific at the Asian Development Bank. I also acknowledge Edward Verkic, Resident Representative UNDP Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei Darussalam, who will be presenting the insights of greening value chain alongside UNDP technical experts today. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is co-organized by BNM Malaysia, the Asian Development Bank ADB, and the United Nations Development Programme UNDP. Today, we gather to share insights from the Greening Value Chain GVC program, a pilot initiative launched in 2022 at COP27 by the Joint Committee on Climate Change JC3 and Strategic Enterprises and strategic partners, ladies and gentlemen. The GVC program supports Malaysian small and medium enterprises, SMEs, to green their operations through long-term impactful changes, where it employs a blended approach, combining technical training, access to measuring tools, and transition financing. SMEs form a backbone of ASEAN economies, making up over 99% of enterprises and driving employment and innovation. Yet, they face significant challenges in decarbonizing their operations to meet net zero targets. This dialogue aims to explore how we can overcome these hurdles, replicate best practices, and strengthen the ecosystem for greening value chains across ASEAN, ensuring resilience, competitiveness, and sustainability for the future. To kick off our dialogue, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to invite two distinguished leaders who will share their perspectives on the critical role of greening value chains in achieving sustainable development. Please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Assistant Governor Madalina, to deliver a keynote address.